Louder!
What is up, my people, my fans, my subscribers? You asked for it and you got it. The Magicka Warden Healer. It is OP, my guys. Check out the skills. I am running Polar Wind, Flare, Major Protection, Healing Buds, the morph of Rapid Regen, the other morph of Rapid Regen that goes to your teammates. It is just so strong. I got on the Major Resolve buffs right there. Both of those, the Winter's Embrace skills give you 990 damage, so you want to slot as many of those as you can on your bar. I got the Healing Trees, Ulti, back bar, running Permafrost. You gotta have the net, the jellyfish. You gotta have the altar. Altar is so OP. So many people don't run it. That's a 75% heal. I got dropping a little Orby Orb that heals, and as you can see, it's pretty strong here. I got Vigor because I want the armor, and then I've got Flare again for Major Protection. So I got Major Protection on both bars. I have Minor Protection on both bars when I pop my Major Resolve. I'm running the Ritual. You're seeing all the buffs here. I'm not a vampire, not running that. I'm on a Nord is the race I'm running, so I'm getting that extra armor because I still want to be tanky. It's going real good, man. Like, this build you're about to see is pretty fire. I'm very happy with it. I was worried when they nerfed Iron Blood, but you can see some of the stats here. I'm at the cap on the front and the back bar for armor. I think I'm just under on the front bar. It's 31. You see the food running some melons over here. You can go with something bigger than that if you want. And I run tripods. You know, it's just I need to keep my stamina and Magicka up. I'm using both abilities, or both pools rather. So yeah, it's good, my dudes. It is good. And we're gonna get into the build here in a second. I just wanted to reiterate how great I am. And we're on the CP. Okay, check it out. You can see what I'm running here. I run the armor right there, fortified. I run Celerity. Pain's Refuge is a must in the red tree. If you're not running that, you're crazy. I put the Pain's Refuge on. Actually, I didn't put it on this one actually because I have the cleanse from the jellyfish actually. So I did Slippery. That's what I did. Yeah. Slippery, fortified, Celerity, and then I use the 1400 health you get from the one right to the left of fortified. And yeah, the red tree, I don't know why we're spending so much time on it, but it is not that big a deal. Do whatever the heck you want. Blue tree, I run all damage reduction, bro. I'm trying to be as tanky as possible, and I'm running medium. I'm running 5 pieces medium of Powerful Assault, so you'll see in a second when I get to that. But all right, so here we go into the build. I've got medium armor on, Powerful Assault, 5-piece Powerful Assault. I got the 3 pieces of Winters on the jewelry, all recovery on the jewelry. I got Winter's staff on the front bar, powered. And then everything's reinforced on my body, on the armor, except for the sash, which is the vines. And I have a heavy gaze helmet on and a heavy shoulders. And that's a flex, put on whatever you want there, but that's what I'm rocking on that. And right into the footage. So to keep any of this PvP not healing, it's keeping your hots up. When there's a fat hot is healing all the time. And you'll be able to proc your Winters by dropping your healing buds and your big healing ulti. Those are 2 easy ways to proc your Winters, and you'll get really strong heals there. Then you're getting your proc from your Powerful Assault, which is giving your group 307 weapon dispel damage. So it's very strong. And with the gaze, the little bit of medium armor I have there, and then I made a mistake earlier in the video. I said 990 damage you got from Winter's Embrace skills. It's 990 armor you get. So you want to slot as many of the Winter's skills as you can, because you're going to get almost 1,000 armor just from slotting one of those abilities. So it's very good. And as you can see, I'm spamming my Rapid Regen, whatever the other version of it is called. I don't know off the top of my head. But it's the one that heals, you plus 3 of your teammates. So it's ideal for VGs, and it gives them a nice heal, procs all other things, and it's great. I was averaging you know, 1,000,000 something damage, over 1,000,000, 1.7 to 2 million damage like every game. But there was one game when I did. If your teammates are just so bad, like I can tell when guys are really bad, like I could be healing guys and they're just dying anyway, that means you're pretty much screwed. Like you want to get out of that game. But if you go in with a group of your friends and they're decent players and they're able to like, yeah, I just wanted to come in face to face with you guys here and let you guys know this is the best way to test your tune, your healer, is to fight a 1v1 against a player you know is decent at PvP. You should never die on your healer ever in a 1v1. You should never, that should never happen. So it's the best way to test your build to make sure it's sound is to fight, you know, someone you know, PvP or going to PvP and get that 1v1 and then win it. You just need a draw. And you go in there, you just heal and heal and heal, and then you'll know if your build is strong enough, you know, to go in to PvP, you know, or you can go into PvP and find out the hard way. But if you duel a friend and you're able to sustain and do a good job, it's the best way to do it. So yeah, as you can see, this guy wasn't able to kill me. He's gonna wind up just running away. He couldn't handle my fat heels. But that's what I wanted, man. I went to the Cyrodiil. I'm like, I'm going to get me a quick 1v1 and see what happens. You know, see if this build is good enough. And it is. Even with the medium armor, because Warden has such good, you know, passives, and it has really, really strong, you know, abilities and buffs right now. So it's just, it's good. And then you're able to use that powerful assault, which does help your healing, but most importantly, it helps your teammates. I mean, if you're playing in any BG's group or any comped ball group, they're going to want you to have these abilities. You know, they're going to want you to have something that's buffing them, whether that's Spell Power Cure or Powerful Assault. I went with Powerful Assault over Spell Power Cure because of the armor increase. I wanted more armor. I'm wearing light armor. I would have been a whole lot weaker, and I just thought it was a smarter play. Because I'm absolutely for tank, you know, tank healers, and this is certainly a tank healer with you know, with the gaze well over the cap. This was a great clip here, guys. I absolutely carried Coda and this guy. We're only 3 guys. We're fighting against, you know, my boy Filthy, who is an absolute PvP monster in BGs, especially as a bomber. And every tune he's like just blows everybody up, so he's a monster. And we were able to do decent because I carried these guys. I mean, in this game with only two teammates, I had 1.7 million heals, which is really, really good. It's really, really good. And I still took 3 deaths because there was only, you know, 3 of us. So, but if you have a 4th guy, you figure I'm well over 2 million, probably 2.5. So, I mean, it's good. It's not as strong as my last Warden Healer build with Iron Blood, because Iron Blood was broken and you got a 30% damage, you know, reduction every 30 seconds or every minute. I think it was every 30 seconds you got, you know, 30% damage reduction. And the way I played the build, I had 45% damage reduction percentage plus the armor, so I was just never dying. This one, you know, you gotta have a little bit more thumbs, but it's better for the group because your teammates want you to buff them, and you are a healer, so you're support, so you probably need to have something on your toolkit that is helping your teammates out, whether that's Powerful Assault, Arcasis, you know, anything that's going to buff your teammates while you're still able to heal. I'm just a huge supporter. I think that Winters is broken, and I think it's an overpowered heal, and I think, you know, you're leaving a lot of heals on the ground if you're not running Winters. You know, I think it's just too strong, and that's why I continually, since it came out, I've run Winters with all of my hots, because I just think it's so good. And as you can see, it really does heal so much, even with you know, being a man down and, you know, not having comms or anything, everyone's staying together. So it's really strong. So I would recommend to you guys, you know, staying with Winters and Powerful Assault. And if you're having a hard time with it, you know, I looked at a few other sets. You could always go Pariah, you know, with Winters and Gaze, and be super tanky if you are getting packed up over and over again. You know, you can go with that, or you can go with, I looked at, there's Ethereal, the set. It's a craftable, and it gives you can't really, you know, block. You lose, I think it's 20% increase to blocking and running. but it gives you 10,000 armor at all times. So it's really, really strong too. So you can run that with Winters, or run Pariah or Ethereal with Powerful Assault or SPC, whatever your variation of it is. But I like what I got on here. It's helping the group out. If you run into me and I'm with my friends, it's going to be a bad time for you, because they're not going to die, because I'm not going to let them die, and they're also going to get 300 damage off me. Pretty much at all times it's going to be up, so it's a problem. So yeah, check out the sets, man. See for yourself. Proof's in the pudding. But here's some of the cards you can see. You can see the 900K, 1.7 million. You can see what I did there. But check it out. Proof's in the pudding, man. Try it yourself and see if you like it and if it's good enough for you. That card shouldn't be in here. That's a PvP card. So that one slid in there somehow. A couple of them did.